What's going on, guys and gals of YouTube? It's Anthony of the Primal crew, and we are finally here. The day is here for episode number 1 of our Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke Randomizer. You guys are hyped for this series to begin, and you guys are proud members of the Primal crew. Make sure you smash that like button down below and show your support for your crew. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that little subscribe button right under this video for more great Pokemon LP and TCG openings. For those of you that have never seen a Nuzlocke before, let me give you guys a quick set of rules. The Nuzlocke is pretty much a set of rules that makes it more difficult on the Let's Player, i.e. me, to complete the game. Now, there are 3 basic rules, and then there are a lot of other rules that go along with it as well. Rule number 1. If your Pokemon faints in battle, or if it dies to a status infliction, i.e. poison, it is considered dead, and it must be sent to a box never to be used again or released to the wild. I myself most likely will release them to the wild because, you know, honestly, I can't keep going back and forth with the boxes. I keep forgetting sometimes. So, yeah. Rule number 2. And this only happens when you have Pokeballs. The first Pokemon that you encounter in a route, if it's a brand new route for you, and obviously you'll be seeing me do that a lot of times when I check the map to make sure it's a new route, the first Pokemon that you encounter in that route will be the only Pokemon you are allowed to catch. If that Pokemon flees from battle, or if you kill it for whatever reason, you are not allowed to catch anything else in that route. That route is considered done. The only little tidbits with that is if, 1, you have that exact Pokemon that you encounter, or if you have that evolutionary chain, then you are allowed to call dupes or species, and you are allowed to re-encounter. Now again, this rule does not start until I get Pokeballs from Viridian City, and I only get Pokeballs from Viridian City on the second visit. That is after I see Professor Oak the first time, I get his parcel, I bring it back, and I go back. Seems pretty simple, right? That's rule number 2. That's a lot of rules. Now, one main thing that I'm going to be putting along with rule number 2 here is that I am going to invoke Legends Clause. Now, Legends Clause is really, it's difficult in first generation to explain, but the basics of it is, if you try and catch a legendary with just a regular Pokeball, your Pokeball will most likely fail. It will say that you missed the Pokemon completely. So, if I encounter a legend and I don't feel comfortable trying to go for it, I can re-encounter. That's an awesome looking Haunter right there. And the third basic rule for Nuzlocke is nickname them, because they are our friends. And you want them to feel a close enough bond to you that they trust you. Now, for those of you that have never watched a Let's Play of mine before, I go by the nickname of Diesel. If you get the reference, bonus points for you. And my rival will be named after my best friend in the world. He goes by the name of Jers, aka 650 Daily. You have probably seen him on this channel a bunch of times before, my friend Jerry. And this is being uploaded on the 5th of March. But this past Sunday, on the 28th of February, was him and his wife's 1-year wedding anniversary. So, Jerry, if you're watching this, if your bride is watching this with you, congratulations, my friend. I hope for many, many more years of happiness and beloved memories for the both of you. Mazel tov. Even though neither one of us are Jewish. Couple other rules. This is a randomizer, so my starter will be randomized. Now, unfortunately, in Generation 1, if I was playing Red or Blue right now, I'd be able to pick between 3 different starters and leave it up to you, the viewers. Now, unfortunately, in Yellow version, I'm only allowed to get the one that Professor Oak catches in the grass. Normally in Red or Blue, he stops you from going through the grass, brings you back to the lab, and then you get to see the starters. In this one, once I go into the grass, he gets attacked, and whatever he catches will be my starter. So unfortunately, there will not be a Choose My Starter episode. I'm sorry. And then, like I said, Nuzlocke rules don't start until I actually come back to Viridian City the second time, after bringing back Oak's parcel, and then I can finally purchase Pokeballs. So we will be finding out what my starter will be in just a moment. Don't go out there! Huh, that was close. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. Alright, what is my starter? Excuse me? That thing said Pika, but that is a ZAPDOS. You have got to be kidding me. You're telling me that ZAPDOS is going to be my starter? Oh, my lord. This is going to take me a second to get over. But while we're walking into the lab and going over boring text, let me tell you guys, the other part of this that's randomized is that wild Pokemon will be randomized. That's why I brought up Legends Clause. Wild Pokemon will be randomized from 1 through 151, so I can encounter anything. I can encounter a Coughing, I can encounter a Mewtwo. So it is very, very important that, you know, I catch what I can and I train them wisely. Now, the other thing that will be, not randomized, but that I've changed is that normally a Pokemon will start with, well, the starters usually start with like 1 or 2 moves. I have made sure that all Pokemon have a moveset of 4 and will belong to their level up moveset line, or their evolutionary line. Normally, I would be able to see what this is, but somebody pushes me out of the way, like a jackass. The other thing that is randomized in this, all field items and TMs are randomized in this as well. So, what normally could be a potion in one area could be a Pokeball. What normally could be an antidote could be a Master Ball. Don't know. So we are about to get, we got a ZAPDOS. Do I want to give, hell yeah, I want to give a nickname to him. Let me see if this will fit. Oh, this will just fit. I will call him Thunder God. Because Thundurus ain't in this, and nobody else can stop me from this. So now, we can take a look at him really quick. That is so awesome. Fun fact for you guys that didn't know, ZAPDOS is my favorite legendary bird. It is my second favorite legendary, obviously next to Kyogre. But I will take this. Drill Peck, Wing Attack, it's got Tackle, and it's got Thunder. So I already have a Stab Electric move and a Stab Flying move. So now we will see what Jers has. His Pokemon will obviously be randomized as well, so we will soon find out what our rival has. I don't know if he'll be carrying it all through the game, I don't remember that. But we will see. He has... You're kidding, right? You're kidding. I get a legendary and he gets a fucking Magikarp. Let me see if I can thunder this thing. And I land thunder. Bye, Magikarp. Dead. Dead. You ain't living. That's a crit, too. Jers, I'm sorry if you're watching this. That wasn't fair. It's okay. It works for me. Of course it does. Oh, man. So... yeah, this is normally the part where the Pikachu comes out and it actually follows you. It's the only Pokemon in this game that follows you, but we don't have a Pikachu. We have a Zapdos, and Zapdos is not going to follow us. So this is being pre-recorded before the 5th to make sure that I can upload it on the March 5th, which is a Saturday, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So before I go into that again... okay, so this would be considered Dupe's Claws in a lot of ways. If I wanted to catch a second one, I could. Oh, that was a crit. Wow, that did nothing. So again, oh, excuse me. Thank you. Get out of here. I'm gonna go back down to my mom and heal. And yes, I do have the speed up button on. But what I was saying... I don't have Pokeballs yet, so anything that I encounter in the grass is fair game for me to battle. That is not going to be considered my first encounter until I get Pokeballs from Viridian City the second time around, like I said. So do keep that in mind as I'm playing through this first part. Now, like I said, this is being posted on the 5th. Obviously, it's being pre-recorded, so that way I can ensure that you guys actually get the content up. Ooh, a star? I can get a Dr. Trickle. Oh, I want a Dr. Trickle. Yeah, we're already up to level 6. So yeah. And for those of you that don't know, the reason that this is going up on such a random day is because I am actually going on vacation as of March 7th. I will be in Reno, Nevada, spending my 30th birthday. Spoilers for those that didn't know. With my best friends. We'll be there for about a week. And yeah, I want to make sure that at least my pilot episode goes up. That's not to say that there won't be more episodes. I'm actually bringing all of my recording equipment with me because I will be vlogging during this trip. So that way people can get kind of a bird's eye view of, you know, my shenanigans and stuff that goes on during this trip. So there will possibly be more yellow randomizer. There'll definitely be some TCG openings, I can tell you that for sure. And there will hopefully be some more insurgents coming up as well. I've been very, very lackluster on that. Spoiler alert. So do keep that in mind. If you'd definitely like to see more during this trip, please let me know in the comment section down below. And I will do my best in between, you know, sightseeing. And that's stupid because something popped up. Sorry about that. Yeah, in between like sightseeing, when I come back to the hotel room, I can record off a few episodes. Obviously, I'll have all this here. For those of you that can't see, this would be my microphone. I won't have the mic stand, but I will still have the pop filter and everything. So that way I can, you know, record in some decent quality. Me and Jerry are going to try and get some blind battles recorded. I know a lot of there have been some of you that have been requesting the Pokemon Stadium 2 blind battles again. That were on the second channel, but I will be trying to bring it to this channel because obviously this is a Pokemon channel, and Pokemon related content should always be on this channel. Excuse me. So, yep, that's the goings on. If anybody's in the Reno area and would like to, you know, meet me or Jerry or any of my friends, please let me know, or direct message me here or tweet me and let me know, and I'll be more than happy to meet you guys. I think that'd be awesome to meet you guys. So let's pick up the town map. Put that in the front. And we still don't have Pokeballs, as you just saw in the bag. So Nuzlocke rules are still not implemented yet. But I am heading back up to Viridian City. Ooh, a Bulbasaur. That thing is not living. I do have a tackle move, though, so I should be able to hit things softly. And a Butterfree. So yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy this. And the main reason that I am doing yellow more than anything else is because this is the Pikachu edition, and this is the 20th year that Pokemon has been in circulation. And instead of doing red and blue, because obviously I've had some of those in the past, I wanted to do yellow because I've never done yellow. I mean, I played it before, but never to the extent of like doing an LP of it. Get one burn heal, and then I'll buy one more potion, so that way I have enough. So now that I have purchased Pokeballs, the Nuzlocke rules have begun. But before we go and get any encounters, I want to see what the hidden item is over here. Our first randomized item. This is normally supposed to be a potion, I believe. It is a guard spec. I can sell that, because I don't like it. I'm going to sell it right now. Get $350 for it. That can get us one more Pokeball. And now we can go down and we can get our first encounter. Alright guys, here we go. Hopefully it is not that ZAPDOS again. Hopefully it is the Bulbasaur, because I would love to have a Bulbasaur. Our first encounter for route number 1 is ZAPDOS. Run away. That is dupes, and I don't need a second ZAPDOS on the team. What do we get? Can we get something good? ZAPDOS, get out of here. Can we get... It's a CLEFABLE. Alright. See how much a tackle does. It's so weird having a ZAPDOS with tackle. Oh, that was a crit. And that was a slash crit. Excuse me. Let's see if we can catch this thing in one Pokeball. That's what I'm talking about. Generation 1. Why does that happen? Why is it that I can throw a Pokeball and it'll automatically miss? Soft-boiled? Hell no. Excuse me? Fuck this. I'm not dealing with this. That thing is soft-boiling. I'm done with you. Bye-bye. So that takes care of route number 1. That was dumb, by the way, to be facing off against a soft-boiling CLEFABLE. But now we're on route 22? 22. So we can get our encounter here on route 22, which will be, survey says... a VICTREEBEL. Level 2 VICTREEBEL. Alright. See what we can do with this. Please live. Thank you. Oh no, it Mega Drained me for 1 health. Whatever will I do? Please catch it. And we get poisoned. No. Too bad there's no, what's the word I'm looking for? Critical captures in this. Alright, we got the VICTREEBEL. Sweet. The flycatcher Pokemon lures prey with the sweet aroma of honey. Swallowed whole, the prey is melted in a day. Bones and all. Awesome. What's a good nickname for VICTREEBEL? I think I'm going to call it Venus. I mean, it is a Venus flytrap after all. Alright, so we got our second team member. Another fully evolved Mon, obviously. Alright, stats, not bad. Poison Sting, Clamp, Light Screen, and Mega Drain. Alright. So we will take you back to the center. And I think I will call it an episode here. In the next episode, we will be heading up to Viridian Forest. And we will actually have a few more encounters ahead of us as well. I'm debating if I want to do any grinding off-screen, but I will leave that up to you guys, obviously. Thank you guys for coming out and checking out today's episode. If you guys did enjoy yourself, please don't forget to smash that like button down below. That like button does need your touch, and it will definitely let me know that you want to see more of this series. Don't forget to check out the social media links down below in the description. Don't forget to check out some of my YouTube friends that I've linked down below in the description. And also, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's right below this video. It takes less than a second to hit that subscription button, and you will get updates on when I upload new episodes and all that other good jazz. But with that, I'm going to get about. I know I've already saved, but I'm going to save again just because that's the OCD in me. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys again for coming out and checking it out. I've been Anthony. You guys have been the Primal Crew, and I will catch you guys next time. And as always, thank you guys so much for your support. And take it easy.